So today in this video, I wanted to take you on another driving tour throughout Green Bay, and actually, you get a little 2-for-1 action on this video today because we are going to be looking at an east side road that goes both through Green Bay and Pere. Hello everybody and welcome back to Living in Green Bay. My name is Andrew Geiwitz. I am taking you on a driving tour today of an east side road that will go through Green Bay and Pere. So I'm just heading from a stop I made and I'm going over the bridge here and going to be turning onto the road we are touring today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Love to get you more content as the year goes by, and so you want to be subscribed so you know when that new content comes out, and you got to hit the bell to do that as well. So we're going to get started on this drive here real soon. We're going to be turning onto Monroe Avenue, which goes through downtown Green Bay along the Fox River. Beautiful drive, beautiful area to see. And if you hop off of the Monroe Avenue, you'll be real close to the river pretty much anywhere along it. And the Fox River is a big deal here in Green Bay. Okay, we are turning on to Monroe Avenue as I speak here. And what you'll see as we go check out this east side road is that when it's the Green Bay part of it, you are going through downtown Green Bay, which you'll run into churches, different, businesses and things like that. The YMCA is down there, all sorts of different stuff that you'd expect in a downtown area. Then Monroe takes you through Astor Park, or Astor neighborhood, as they like to call it. And it's a beautiful historic neighborhood in Green Bay, wonderful houses. Pro tip, this is a great place to go check out Christmas lights and just the general beauty pretty much year round because of how cool the houses are. So you take Monroe, you'll go through the Astor neighborhood and some really cool historic homes as you're going down Monroe south out of Green Bay. It's a blustery, cold day in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We are early, almost mid-January now, and we have lots of snow, as you can see in the video, I'm sure, and we're just surviving. But you know how to survive getting through the winter in Green Bay because you watched my videos, so great job doing that. And hopefully you're enjoying and making the most of the winter weather in Green Bay, Wisconsin, because there's lots of fun things to do. So the Fox River is just to my right as I'm heading south, and you can see it's frozen over right now. Guys like to ice fish. People like to ice fish out there, this time of year and catch lots of different stuff. So there is activity on the river even in the winter. We've got the Fox River Trail as well, which kind of runs parallel with Monroe here. Fun fact, I once ran on the Fox River Trail all the way down to Wrightstown, and my buddy and I got it in our heads we just wanted to run a marathon after work one day in the summer, so we did, and it was a little bit nuts. So there you go, there's my Fox River Trail story for you. As we proceed a little bit farther down Monroe Avenue here, we start to run into some more business centers. There's apartment living, condo living, and also the Allouez Catholic Cemetery is in this area. There's one municipality actually in between Green Bay and Pere in this area too, that's Allouez. And there's a French name for you because this area is founded in the French explorers, and so you get some French names. So you actually have Green Bay, Allouez, and then Pere as you're heading from the north to the south on Monroe, which will turn into Riverside Drive. Just up to my left, there is Heritage Hill, which is this cool historic site that you can check out. They have all sorts of era-specific history of the settlement of Green Bay, and it's really cool. So if you're ever looking to learn more about the very old history of Green Bay, go check out Heritage Hill. We are closing in on the main intersection on Monroe that's not in the downtown area, and that's the one where it goes under Highway 172. You can get on and off here on Highway 172. This is part of the Green Bay loop of the Green Bay area, metro area. And so this is a main on and off ramp for the Green Bay area, and one that people that are living in Allouez or De Pere will use to get to the different areas of Green Bay and the surrounding area that they're trying to get to. Also to my left is the Green Bay Correctional Institute. It is a kind of classic looking prison building, and you see it right from the highway. You'll see it from Riverside Drive, which we are on now as well, and you can imagine what that is used for. After we pass that, we get into some residential area here. That is the blending of Allouez and De Pere. It really doesn't have a super significant line that differentiates it. You just see Allouez sort of blend right into De Pere. There is the Abbey just down the way here, and that, to me, mentally and visually, that's kind of has been a helpful separating point. Is okay, we've reached that, and now I know that I'm in De Pere. So something to reference that's big and pretty obvious. Lots of beautiful homes back here. You got a lot of large homes in this area as well. So I see a lot of like 4 bedrooms, some 5 bedrooms, and some sprawling homes that you can get a lot of square footage on. I've had people buy houses in this area, and you get a lot of stuff there. Okay, we're heading into De Pere now. De Pere's roughly 25,000 people, so decent size little area here, and one of the areas people ask me about the most when they're talking about moving to Green Bay. They want to know what's De Pere like. They see on the different school research websites that it gets high reviews from different people, and so they ask about it that way, and just it has this kind of quaint, beautiful living that people love. You kind of get this small town feel, but you're really basically blending in with Green Bay, and has a lot of pros that people love because of that. We have beautiful houses, and like I said, the river that this parallels, so you have amazing views in these old historic houses on both sides of the street, really. And this is what I kind of consider the main road when I think of just sending somebody to De Pere to learn a little bit and get maybe a one-stop drive feel for the city of De Pere. Now, the De Pere is divided into an east and west because of the river as well. There's some rivalry there. If you talk to people from either one, they're a little competitive. There's 2 different schools, and obviously you get that, local competition then because of that. So in this video, we're on the east side of De Pere, and if you are an east side De Pere person, you can definitely give it a shout out in the comments below. Or if you're from the west side and you want to start some competition, give that a shout out too. But yeah, okay, so now we get into the downtown area of De Pere, as I would call it. There's some downtown area on the west side of the river as well. It's just a great, quaint little downtown drive. There's a beautiful park, Voyager Park, just down the way here along the river. Amazing place to sit, some good spots to set up a hammock. And then you have these local businesses and beautiful brick buildings, all sorts of fun stuff down here, coffee shops, all sorts of different businesses. There's theater, there's salons, there's retail, Walgreens. You got all sorts of stuff down here, and then you get an amazing view across the river of West De Pere and all that's going on that side of the river, including the power plant and other things. So one thing you get to experience on this drive and all throughout De Pere and Green Bay a lot is the roundabouts. You'll have to do some research on that if you're not used to driving in roundabouts. They have some different rules. It's not the same as a 4-way stop, and I'm okay with that. So once we get through that roundabout, past the bridge in De Pere, you look across the river, you see St. Norbert College. There's the Fox River Trail and a great parking spot for getting on the trail, and also a boat launch right off of the road here. That is a main boat launch for the part above the dam. because the Fox River is dammed here in De Pere, and you have the lower part and the upper part. So the boat launch for the upper part is right over here off of this road. So now we're getting to the end of the road here, and it breaks off into a bunch of different roads. So we have County Road PP, we have County Road X, we have 57 and 32 as well, and so they all kind of split in a bunch of different directions and can send you either along the river or down into the more rural areas heading towards Wrightstown and other places like that. So that's where we get to the end of De Pere. There is, importantly here, right at the end, a Quick Trip and a McDonald's and more residential areas down on the southern part of De Pere. De Pere has just experienced, a lot of growth and improvement over the years, and its neighbor, Ledgeview, which it also kind of blends into, is seeing a lot of growth as well. There's new houses being built down here, new businesses. There's a new gas station that just went in, although you know where I'm going for my my quick gas station needs. So that's it. When you get to the end of the road here, we hit one more roundabout, which is a perfect opportunity for me to turn around. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate you making the time, and we will see you guys on another video with Living in Green Bay soon.